The first word. Every journey in English begins with a sound. Not a book, not a rule, but a single brave sound that leaves your mouth and meets the air. That first word carries all your courage. It might be small, it might be shaky, but it is alive. The secret to speaking fluently is not hidden in grammar pages. It's built in the muscles of your mouth. When you train your mouth to move like a native speaker, English begins to live inside you. So today, forget the fear of mistakes. Let's build the habit that changes everything. Move your mouth and let your story begin. Lesson 2. The power of sound. Think about how a baby learns to speak. No baby studies spelling, they copy sounds. Their mouths learn the rhythm before their brains know the rules. You can do the same. When you repeat real English aloud, your tongue learns the shape, your lips learn the motion, and your breath learns the music. Sound becomes memory. So train your mouth first. Your mind will catch up beautifully. Lesson 3. Why reading aloud changes everything. When you read silently, your eyes learn. When you read aloud, your mouth and your brain learn together. A graded reader is your best tool. Stories written in clear English, made for learners like you. Read them aloud every day. Don't worry about mistakes. Each sentence you say out loud builds confidence and muscle memory. Every line is a small victory in fluency. Lesson 4. Your mouth, the athlete. Imagine your mouth as an athlete in training. Each sound is an exercise. The more you move, the stronger you get. When you skip practice, your muscles rest too long. But when you practice daily, even for 5 minutes, your lips, tongue, and jaw become flexible. Strong mouth, strong speech. Fluency is not luck, it's daily motion. Lesson 5. Breaking the fear of judgment. Maybe people laugh when you speak. Maybe you hear your own accent and feel shy. That's okay. Every fluent speaker you admire once sounded uncertain too. The courage to sound imperfect is what makes you improve. Train your mouth boldly, not quietly. Fluency belongs to the ones who dare to sound wrong until they sound right. Lesson 6. The mirror technique. A mirror is your first audience. Stand in front of it, look at your reflection, and talk. Introduce yourself. Describe your day. Tell your reflection a story. Watch how your lips move. Adjust, smile, repeat. You'll begin to trust your own expression. When your mouth sees confidence, it begins to act confident. Lesson 7. Feel the rhythm of English. English has a heartbeat. Strong and soft beats dancing together. Listen to native speech. You'll hear stress and melody. Try to copy that rhythm. Say, I want to go home. Hear the beat? When your mouth moves with that rhythm, your words stop sounding mechanical and start sounding alive. Lesson 8. Train the hard sounds. Some sounds fight you. The th, the r, the v, the w. They feel foreign to your tongue. Don't avoid them. Attack them gently. Say them slowly. Exaggerate the shape. Repeat with patience. Your mouth learns through struggle. Those tricky sounds are your strongest teachers. Lesson 9. From thinking to speaking. Many learners build sentences in their head before saying them. That delay kills fluency. Instead, train your mouth to speak while you think. Start small. Say what you see. The sky is blue. The coffee is hot. This habit rewires your brain. Soon, English thoughts will roll off your tongue naturally. Lesson 10. The shadow method. Find a short English video or podcast. Play a line, then speak along with it, matching rhythm and emotion. Don't pause. Don't worry if you fall behind. This is called shadowing. Your mouth learns to move in real time. You start to feel English, not translate it. Shadow practice builds the reflex of fluency. Lesson 11. Emotion is memory. If you feel nothing, you forget fast. But when a story moves you, when you laugh, cry, or imagine, your mouth remembers the words. That's why graded readers are so powerful. They give your practice emotion. When you speak with feeling, English becomes part of you. Emotion glues the sound to the heart. Lesson 12. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for perfect fluency to feel proud. Celebrate each new sound, each new conversation, each brave attempt. Progress in English is invisible at first, but it grows quietly. Write down your wins. Each one is a spark that keeps your motivation burning. Lesson 13. Your morning voice. Start each morning with English. Before the day begins, speak a few sentences aloud, maybe from a story, a quote, or even your own plans for the day. Morning speech sets your rhythm. Your mouth wakes up confident, and your brain follows its lead. Fluency loves early practice. Lesson 14. Make mistakes musically. When a musician hits the wrong note, they keep playing. Do the same. If you make a speaking mistake, keep your rhythm. Don't stop to fix it. Correct it later. The goal is flow, not perfection. Your mouth learns by staying in motion, not by freezing on fear. Lesson 15. Speak what you love. Talk about topics that make your eyes light up. Your family, your dreams, your hobbies. When you speak about what you love, English flows easily. Passion removes hesitation. Fluency grows fastest when joy drives it. So speak from your heart. That's where real English lives. Lesson 16. The mouth memory. Your mouth remembers patterns the same way your hands remember how to tie shoes. Once learned, it becomes automatic. But it only happens through repetition. The more you say a phrase, the deeper it prints in your muscle memory. How are you? I'm doing great. That's interesting. Each small phrase is a brick in your fluency wall. Speak them often. Speak them proudly. You're not memorizing English, you're building it into your body. Lesson 17. Turn reading into speaking. Don't just read a story, perform it. Imagine the voices, the characters, the feelings. Act them out as you read aloud. When you give life to a sentence, you build confidence and flow. Reading aloud transforms English from silent knowledge to living expression. Every page is your stage, and your voice is the lead actor. Lesson 18. The breath of speech. Fluent speech isn't only about words. It's about breath. English uses small breaths between phrases. Try speaking slowly, in rhythm with your breathing. Say, I woke up early and saw the sunrise. The pause gives you power. Control your breath, and your words will sound steady, natural, and strong. Breathing turns speaking into music. Lesson 19. Imitate, don't translate. When you listen to a native speaker, copy their sounds, not their grammar. Translation builds a wall, imitation builds connection. Mimic the melody, the speed, the pause, even the emotion. That's how your mouth learns real-life English, not the textbook version, but the living, breathing language people use every day. Lesson 20. Your voice is your signature. No one else in the world has your exact voice. You don't need to sound like anyone else to sound fluent. Train your mouth, yes, but train it to express you. Let your accent carry your story. The world doesn't need perfect imitation. It needs your real, confident voice, telling your truth in English. Lesson 21. Build fluency with echo practice. Find a short line you love, maybe a quote or a movie line. Say it once, then echo it again. 3 times. each with more confidence. This echo effect trains your mouth to repeat with strength. After a week, you'll find your voice growing steady, your rhythm smoother. Echo practice builds command. Lesson 22. The courage to sound different. You might sound different, maybe slower, maybe softer. But difference is not weakness. Every fluent speaker once sounded unsure. What makes you strong is not how perfectly you sound, but how fearlessly you keep going. Every brave word you say in English is a victory over silence. Lesson 23. The power of everyday English fluency doesn't live in big words. It lives in daily words. Can I help? I understand. That's great. Speak the language of daily life. Practice what you'd actually say in a store, at school, or with friends. The more you master small phrases, the faster you build big fluency. Lesson 24. Record yourself. Your phone is your best teacher. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute every day. Listen back, not to judge, but to notice progress. Hear your improvement week by week. This habit builds awareness and confidence. You'll realize your voice is growing, not just in volume, but in expression. Lesson 25. The beauty of slow. Slow speech is clear speech. Don't rush. English learners often try to speak fast to sound fluent, but fluency is about flow, not speed. Speak at your natural pace. Pause with purpose. Clarity makes you sound confident, and confidence sounds fluent. Lesson 26. Read with your emotions. When you read stories, feel the feelings. If it's sad, let your voice soften. If it's exciting, let it rise. Emotion connects sound to meaning. It makes your mouth respond naturally like a native speaker's does. English spoken without feeling is flat. English spoken with feeling is unforgettable. Lesson 27. The secret of repetition. Repetition is the mother of mastery. You might get bored repeating the same story, the same dialogue, the same tongue twister. But that's where magic happens. With each repeat, your brain stops struggling and your mouth takes over. That's fluency. When your mouth speaks before your mind hesitates. Lesson 28. Choose English moments. You don't need hours. You need moments. Short, strong bursts of practice. 10 minutes in the morning, 5 before sleep. Fluency grows through consistency, not length. Those small English moments add up to a powerful transformation. Make English part of your daily rhythm. Lesson 29. The graded reader connection. Graded readers are your personal gym for English. Each story is a workout at your level. As you move from easier to harder books, you build strength. Read aloud from these stories every day. The words train your mouth, and the story trains your heart. It's the perfect partnership. Lesson 30. Speak into the silence. When no one's around, talk to yourself. Describe what you see. Tell your plans. Speak your dreams aloud. Talking into silence removes fear and builds fluency muscle. You don't need a listener. You just need your own voice filling the quiet. That's how your mouth learns to live in English. Lesson 31. The mind follows the mouth. You've trained your mind for years, memorizing grammar, lists, and rules. Now it's time to reverse the order. Let your mouth lead. Speak first, think after. The moment your mouth starts moving, your brain wakes up and begins to support the rhythm. When your mouth leads, fluency follows. Words become natural, not rehearsed. That's the secret most never discover. Lesson 32. The story inside you. Everyone carries a story worth telling, and English is your bridge to share it. Don't wait to be perfect to speak. Start sharing your memories, your hopes, your hometown stories. When you speak from your own life, you create connection. Fluency grows fastest when it's personal. The world is waiting to hear your version, in your voice. Lesson 33. Talk to the World technology connects you to millions of English voices, YouTube, podcasts, audiobooks. Use them not as background noise, but as speak-in partners. Pause, repeat, mimic. Make your room your studio. Every voice you echo becomes part of your fluency DNA. You are no longer alone. The world is your classroom. Lesson 34. The strength in rehearsal actors rehearse the same scene again and again until it lives in their body. You can do the same with English. Pick a paragraph from your favorite story. Perform it until you can say it with emotion, not effort. That's not memorization, it's ownership. You own the sound, the rhythm, the tone. That's real fluency. Lesson 35. Find your English face. Every language changes your face a little. When you speak English, your lips stretch wider, your tongue lifts higher. Watch yourself in the mirror. Notice the difference. The English face gives life to your words. Practice it until your features move comfortably in English. It's part of becoming fluent, body and voice together. Lesson 36. From imitation to expression. At first, you copy others. That's how you learn rhythm and flow. But soon, you begin to express yourself, adding your own tone, your own feelings. That's when English becomes yours. It stops being a subject and becomes a skill. Don't just copy sounds. Grow into your own English personality. Lesson 37. Laugh with your mistakes. Fluency and laughter are twins. The more you laugh at your mistakes, the less power they hold. Every mistake is a step toward mastery. Smile when you trip over a word. You're learning balance. Laugh when you forget a phrase. You're building memory. English should feel light, not heavy. Joy is the best teacher. Lesson 38. English in your ears. Before your mouth can produce sound, your ears must recognize it. Listen to English every day, even passively. Let the sounds flow through you while you cook, walk, or rest. The more you hear, the more natural your speaking becomes. Listening builds the internal map that guides your mouth. Lesson 39. The 1-minute rule. Every day, speak in English for at least 1 minute without stopping. No translation, no thinking, just flow. You can describe your day, talk about your dream, or repeat your favorite story. That 1 uninterrupted minute builds speaking stamina. Over time, 1 minute becomes 2, then 5, then endless. Lesson 40. Learn with emotion, not obligation. When you study from pressure, your mind resists. But when you study with excitement, your body participates. Choose stories that touch you. Choose words that matter to you. English learned with emotion becomes unforgettable. It stops being a chore and becomes part of your identity. Lesson 41. Let English touch your life. Don't keep English trapped in lessons. Use it to message a friend, write a journal entry, watch your favorite show, or sing along to a song. Each interaction keeps your mouth flexible. English must live around you, in your music, in your thoughts, in your laughter. When it becomes part of your life, fluency stops being a goal and starts being your reality. Lesson 42. Record your journey. Start an English diary, but not just in writing, in voice. Record small clips of your progress every week. Listen to them months later and you'll hear the change. Smoother rhythm, stronger sound, more confidence. Your voice will tell your story better than any test score ever could. Lesson 43. Reading for rhythm. When you read a story, listen to how the sentences breathe. English has its own music. Some sentences rise, some fall, some stop softly. Read aloud until you feel that rhythm naturally. The goal is not just understanding, but feeling the flow of English inside your mouth. Rhythm is the hidden melody of fluency. Lesson 44. Speak to learn. Don't learn to speak. Stop waiting to finish learning before you start speaking. Speaking is part of learning. Each time you open your mouth, your brain sharpens, your muscles remember, your confidence grows. Language is like swimming. You can't learn it by watching. You must get in the water. Lesson 45. The power of a graded reader routine. Choose one graded reader and stick with it for a week. Read it aloud every day, one chapter at a time. By day 7, you'll notice smoother transitions, faster recall, clearer sounds. Consistency multiplies progress. It's not about how many books you read. It's about how deeply you live inside one story. Lesson 46. Teach to learn. Explain something in English, even if it's simple, to an imaginary student. Teaching forces clarity. When you explain out loud, your brain organizes thought and speech together. You realize what you truly know and where you still need practice. Your mouth learns faster when it has to guide someone else, even a pretend listener. Lesson 47. The whisper technique. Sometimes you don't have space or privacy to speak loudly. Whisper instead. Whispering still trains your mouth muscles, your tongue, your breath control. It keeps your daily English habit alive. Whispering English is like silent practice with deep impact, quiet but powerful. Lesson 48. The sound of confidence. Fluency is not only what you say, but how you say it. Confidence has sound, strong tone, clear rhythm, steady breath. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, confident tone makes people listen. Train your mouth to project belief. The world trusts a steady voice more than perfect grammar. Lesson 49. Words with emotion stick longer. If you want to remember a word forever, connect it to a strong feeling. Don't just say beautiful. Say it while looking at something that truly moves you. When words meet emotion, memory becomes automatic. That's how your mouth and heart begin to speak the same language. Lesson 50. Gratitude in every word. Gratitude softens your tone and opens your voice. Be thankful for your progress, your mistakes, your teachers, your time. Every word of English you speak is proof of growth. Speak with gratitude. It gives warmth to your accent and life to your sound. Thankfulness turns learning into art. Lesson 51. Think in English, speak without pause. The moment you stop translating, you start living in English. Thinking in English isn't magic, it's training. Begin with small steps. Look around and describe what you see, all in English. The chair is red. The window is open. These small thoughts train your brain to stay in the language. Soon, your mouth will speak without waiting for permission from your native tongue. Lesson 52. Build a speaking ritual. Make English a daily ceremony. 5 minutes of reading aloud after breakfast or a short shadowing session before sleep. It's not about time. It's about rhythm. When your mouth expects English each day, it stops hesitating. Fluency loves consistency more than perfection. Create your ritual and protect it like a sacred habit. Lesson 53. The role of imitation. Fluency grows faster when you copy what already works. Listen to English speakers, not to judge them, but to learn from them. Copy their energy, their melody, their pauses. This isn't about losing your identity. It's about learning the instrument before you play your own music. Every fluent speaker is an echo of someone they admired once. Lesson 54. Speak beyond words. Sometimes words are not enough. Your hands, your eyes, your tone, your silence all speak too. English fluency is more than vocabulary. It's communication. When your voice, body, and emotion work together, people don't just understand you, they feel you. That's the highest level of fluency, emotional connection. Lesson 55. The power of self-talk. Self-talk is the secret language of growth. When you talk to yourself in English, you're always practicing, always improving. Tell yourself what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you hope for. Turn daily life into an English dialogue. You are your own best practice partner, always available, always patient. Lesson 56. Learn through the body. Don't just repeat words, act them. When you say run, move your hands like you're running. When you say laugh, smile wide. Connecting words to movement activates memory. Your mouth remembers faster when your body joins the lesson. Fluency lives not only in sound, but in motion. Lesson 57. Rewrite your English story. Forget every old label that said you're bad at English. Those words were never true. You were simply never taught to train your mouth. Now, your story is different. Your voice is rising, your rhythm growing. This is your new chapter, the version of you who speaks, not hides. Lesson 58. The moment of flow. One day, you'll be speaking English and realize you didn't plan it, you didn't think it. It just happened. That's called flow. It's the reward for all your training. You'll laugh because you'll realize fluency isn't about knowing more words. It's about trusting the ones you already know. Lesson 59. Gratitude for the struggle. Every frustration, every slow moment, every word you forgot, they were part of your becoming. Gratitude transforms struggle into strength. When you thank the journey, you find energy to keep walking. English isn't just a skill. It's a teacher of patience, courage, and persistence. Lesson 60. Speak your future. Don't just study English to pass tests. Use it to design your future. Say aloud where you want to go, what kind of life you want to build. When you speak your dreams, your mouth trains both language and belief. English becomes your bridge from who you are now to who you're becoming. Lesson 61. Find beauty in simplicity. Simple English, spoken clearly and confidently, is more beautiful than complex English filled with hesitation. Fluency is not decoration, it's communication. Say less, mean more. Let your words breathe. Simplicity is elegance, and your voice carries that power naturally. Lesson 62. Practice like a musician. Musicians don't perform once. They practice daily. They play scales until the sound becomes part of their fingers. You can do the same with English. Repeat your favorite dialogues. Read your stories aloud. Shadow your mentors. Daily repetition turns effort into instinct. Your mouth becomes fluent like a trained instrument. Lesson 63. The joy of helping others. Teach a friend what you've learned. Help them pronounce a word, explain a phrase, or share your routine. When you give knowledge, it multiplies inside you. Teaching English is one of the fastest ways to own it. You learn twice when you help once. Lesson 64. Speak with heart, not just grammar. Fluency isn't about perfect grammar. It's about real connection. When you speak with kindness, people listen. When you speak with emotion, people remember. Your accent, your pauses, your expressions. They're all part of your beauty. English spoken with heart is stronger than any textbook sentence. Lesson 65. The final lesson. The voice you built. You've come far. You've trained your mouth, stretched your confidence, and reshaped your rhythm. You've learned that fluency isn't found in silence. It's built in sound. Every word you spoke out loud became a step on this path. The voice you have now didn't exist before. You built it word by word, day by day. Your mouth has become your greatest teacher. You no longer study English, you live it. Don't wait for perfect days, perfect accents, or perfect sentences. Start speaking now. In the kitchen, in the street, in the mirror, into the air. Your voice is your tool, your story, your identity. Train your mouth every day, and English will follow you everywhere you go. Remember this. You don't learn English to impress. You learn it to express, to share your ideas, your dreams, your laughter, your heart. Let every sound you make carry pride, courage, and truth. Because when your mouth speaks boldly, the world listens differently. And somewhere inside you, a new voice is waiting. A confident, fluent, fearless voice that says, I can speak English. I was born for this. Now go train your mouth. Not for a test, not for approval, but for freedom. Because the moment you speak without fear, that's the moment English becomes yours.